Good morning, everybody. SoCalsabre here, and this morning we're going to take a short look at a preview at Rocketmen. I did an unboxing of it, and I said that once I got it pretty well learned, I would, go back and give you a short preview. So if you like what you see, go down there and hit that like button for me, hit the subscribe, and push it out into your social media channels. There are some walkthroughs by other people out there that will help you if you want to see more, explain how the game is played. You can check them out on, just do a YouTube search for Rocketmen. So let's get going here and see what we got down here. Okay, this is pretty much the board. With my camera I can't get everything in, and so I'll show you some things using my tweezers. This is the rocket launch pad right here that came with the Kickstarter, and then this path up here is your orbit, or your path going to Earth if you're doing up here to the moon, and then all the way around to the furthest one to Mars. There's various ways that the game can be ended over it there, and I'm not going to explain them all. Let you check them out. And there I go, hitting the camera already on in the rule book if you like the game. Okay, explain a little bit about the cards before we start. Up here, the setup's pretty well explains how to do these things, but these are asset cards and engines. As you can see in the top, that's going to give me 4 rockets. This is going to give me 3, and this will give me 2 rockets. Down here is the cost of them, and when they're played, you get this asset, plus you can pay that. It's worth $10 to spend also. Now when you get down here to buy, you got to be $50 plus, or let me check, $50 plus this biometrics card. You got to play one of these biometrics cards, all these different symbols on them, and then 70 and so forth. Then these 2 decks, I guess you would maybe call the asset decks or something. There's the pink and the teal. And then there's these type of cards, which I'll show you one of each. I'll show you a teal one first. Okay, the cost is on the bottom. Then when you use them, there's up on the top left corner, you're either gaining an asset or you're gaining some money. This one here is some money. I better put my glasses on. Okay, now in order to use these assets, they're going to have to be in your launch pad, which I'll show you in a little bit what that's all about. And then we have these type of cards, which cost, they don't do anything, except at the end of the game they give you 2 victory points, as shown down here and just a little bit above my thumb. It's nice to have those 2 victory points, but then again, it clogs up your deck and helps you, or stops you from moving through your deck faster to get your other real good cards that you either have or you purchased along the way. The rule book is pretty explanatory on how to set these decks up. These 2 decks, the teal or the pink deck, is set up a special way. I just put these 2 cards on the bottom so that I could show you. I did set it up according to the rules, and that's the green deck. And then we're going to turn over 6 cards, which will be, I got one of those ones right off the bat. I like that. Oops, I'm turning them upside down. Let me turn this around then, so I'm not so clumsy. These will be, I don't know what you want to call it. I forget what they call it in the rule book, but I'll call it the marketplace, just for lack of other words for right now. Okay, this is a 4-player, but I'm only setting up for 2 because I'm not going to show you a whole bunch of the game. I set up for blue here and for the gold, which you can't see everything, but I'll try to move it over. I'm only going to do a few turns in that. Each player gets a starting deck of 12 cards. And these cards are called mission cards. So we get up here a little closer so I can show you what they are. There's different ones. Now, to explain, let me show you, see if I can get one This is a spaceship. Now if I want to select this as the mission that I want to go on, I'll put it down. It'll cost me 10. I'll show you that in a minute. But on this card, this type of mission can go to the Earth, the Moon, and the Mars, as you can see down the left. And then in the middle it says 3 with the rocket symbol next to it. That means I got to have 3 rockets in the launch pad in order to be able to try to launch this meeting. And then on the right side is 3, 4, and 5 down. That's the number of mission success cards that I will pull to try to get there, which I'll show you in a little bit. And then on the right in the bottom, if I complete this mission, I'm going to gain a ongoing benefit of 1 rocket to be used in the future. Here's a base one. As you can see, you can only go to the Moon and Mars. Big 15 rockets to get to the Mars on that one. Oh, I'm going off the thing. Jeez. Hope I didn't screw that first when I was explaining that too much. This one can go to Earth and the Moon. 5 rockets, 3 cards. This one will get you an ongoing benefit of $20 if one should succeed it. Money is important. Again, here's what I explained before. One that can go to the Earth, the Moon, or Mars. The requirements for rockets and the bonus. So each player will shuffle their cards up. They got each got one of their things over here. This is a victory point track. These up here are those mission cards that I was talking about that you pull if you want to launch. Okay, and then I'm going to do 6 cards, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set the remainder right here. I'll do the same thing over here with gold. Okay, and then they're ready to go. Okay. Oh, first of all, before I go, I want to show you a couple other things here. At the beginning of the game, each player is going to be dealt 2 of, I guess I call these bonus cards. It's going to give you a specific task. You keep these secret from the other players, and then you follow this, and you're going to get awarded victory points at the end of the game. You're going to get 2, but you're only going to get to use 1 of them at the end of the game. Each player gets them. Also, see there's 2 spaces up here in the top for cards. Once you learn the game and you're comfortable with it, then you draw these two of these things every game. And these are game variants, which adds extra rules into the game. Or bonuses. Like this one, the player with the most biochem things on their cards gets 3 at the end of the game. So it looks like they're bonuses, most of them. So that's kind of cool too. Okay, so let's see what we got here. What did I draw the first time? Okay, I draw $20, and then I got some things. There's this biochem, this and that. I'm going to show you the things about this in a second. Let's say I want to launch this space station going to Earth. And it's going to require 7 rockets. Now I'm going to put it down. This is called my mission area there. And it costs $10 to put a card down in there. So I'm going to play this card to pay for that. Then, when you're going to Earth, this symbol in the top left corner, that's it's like a computer chip or so forth. So every one of those you have in your launch pad is going to help you in your mission. And how's it going to help you? Right now, if I try to launch, I'm going to start at 0. But every one of these going to Earth that I have, I'm going to be able to start one thing up. So if I have 3 of them, I'm going to be starting way up here. That's going to increase my chances of getting there, and I'll show that to you in a little bit. Okay? Then the biotech one is it helps you get the boost going to the moon. And then I forget what this symbol. Oh, there goes the rocket. I forget what that symbol is, but that helps you going, gives you the boost going to Mars. So it's pretty important to play these. Now, what do you want to do with these? Is you want to get them into your launch pad. Your launch pad's right here, and that's going to cost me another $10. So, $10 to put cards into your mission, and you can only have one mission card going at a time. $10 to put a card into your launch pad, and you can have as many of these as you need. So as you can see right now, I play it like this, that this is giving me a rocket. You know, some people don't say it's got to be over here, but I'm going to play it like this for today. This is going to be a rocket. So I got to get a couple more, don't I? Because I have to have 7 rockets. So these things are really not going to help me too much. This benefit, if you're going to the moon. And this is just a big base where you're going to score some extra points on going to the moon or Mars. Okay, so then I'm going to put them into my used cards. And we'll see what the gold person has going for them today. They got a 10, 2 10s. They had $30. Okay. So just to show you something, they're gonna select this as their mission, but see that it has $10 next to it, right? They're gonna try to go to the Earth, the satellite there. They can put this on their mission thing and use that $10 to pay for it. Okay, so now they got $20 left, and they're going to go to Earth. Say they got 2 of these cards. So they're going to end up spending these 20. Oh, they already spent one of these. Oh, no, they didn't. They're going to spend these 2 $10 ones to put these 2 cards on their mission or launch pad, because it has that Earth symbol, the computer symbol. Now they don't have the rockets yet, but they're going to have 2 boosts. Okay, and then that's it for he discarded his. The 3 actions you can take during the game, and you can take as many as you want there, is you can play cards, you can buy cards out here as many times as you want, but on these here, these special ones that give you the extra rockets, you're only allowed to buy 1 of these per turn, so there is a restriction there. Buying rockets, discarding cards. You can discard your whole hand if you want at the end, which I did on both of these players, or you can hold on to one, and then the next time it's your turn, I pick up enough cards to get me back up to my 6 card limit. Okay, so I think a smart move for this guy this time would be to spend $30 and buy one of these, because now what this is going to give him is 2 rockets and $10, and this $10 will help pay. It'll self-pay for itself, putting it onto his launch pad. But you can't use it this time. You got to go into your discard for the next time it comes through. And that's what I was back and forth. Pretty typical deck builder. The rules are pretty good, like I showed you in the unboxing. The rule book's not that big. It covers the setup with color and numbers associated. Then it covers the cards and their actions and the player board, and playing the game, ending the game, and actions. Just for example, I probably can't read it, but at the end of the game, a player has achieved the threshold score shown on the track. For a 2-player game, that would be 23 VPs. A player has placed all 6 of their mission tokens on mission spaces. Now that's completing a mission before you can put it up there, and all players have placed all their mission tokens on the mission spaces. Launching the mission. And then goes over to here. There's 2 pages of card clarification, which I think is really cool because it explains to you some of these asset cards and how to use them. And then solo rules. Well, I didn't want to get into the solo rules yet. I wanted to get this little preview out before I tackle this. So that is Rocketman, by Martin Wallace, and published by Phalanx Games. Well, I hope you have all enjoyed the video. Please again go down there and hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed before, and push it out to your social media channels. So until you see or hear from me again, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and stay safe.